Hi, my name is Stephanie Kachelski, and my job at John Paul Mitchell Systems is to take care of top customers. And today, my top customer is Laura. What I love about Laura, she's the perfect candidate for our neuro products. Sometimes her hairline wants to be straight. Sometimes it could be a little frizz. I know as hairdressers, we have that a lot. So I want to show you how to use the right product with some great technique to keep Laura being one of your top customers. I can't wait to get started. So on Laura, my outcome, my mind's eye tells me to give her a really beautiful blow dry that's got some volume and got some beautiful waves, something that she can go out with. And we're gonna get her style started with a little prime. Just as I would prime her face for beautiful makeup, I'm using a little bit of Neuro Prime. Here's the secret. Placing it on the hairline hair, that will allow me to calm that hairline hair, especially through the back line, where she has a tendency for her texture to get a little fuzzy. Then I'm gonna use a new product. It's called Lift. What's it gonna do? It's gonna give me that lift and control on her blow dry. I'm gonna put a little bit on my comb. And this is the fun part. Just pressing in the product where you need it to be. Not to overwhelm the guest with all these different products, but really fortifying her beautiful new blow dry. And then just a little bit more. Thanks, Laura. Just take a comb and place a little bit of it on the edge. On the edge. It's kind of like butter and bread. And then combing that product through. Combing it through. And I know, Laura, you part your hair on this side? Mm-hmm. See, I could tell your hair is talking to me. I think sometimes as hairdressers, we overestimate the power of hair. Just make sure you're always looking for the way it's moving, the way it's going. So I'm plaiting her hair around the hairline hair, and then I'm gonna come back in with the blow dryer, and I'm just gonna dry the hairline hair straight, just making sure it's smooth. A guest that has curly hair is always gonna make sure she's gonna judge us, the hairdresser, by the way her front line looks. So let's go ahead and get started there. Another key area I would recommend is to section the hair out of the way. The top is the final piece that I would dry in, so I'm gonna set it as I blow dry the rest of her hair. Just from using a clip, as I come around to this side, same thing. Just keeping the top of the hair away and in control. As I work, I'm gonna start to pin up the back. Sometimes we're working so fast, the blow dryer can't keep up. So I'm gonna start right in the front. Using a very large bristle brush. Here's a little tip for you guys. As you come to the front hairline, take it away from where it grows in the head. Leave it on your brush for a few minutes. So when it comes down, it really swoops and gives your guests that smooth finish around the hairline that they're searching for. Now I'm gonna get to the back. No, we're not finished. This is the start of her finished look. A beautiful, smooth blow dry. A little secret, as you're working on your last section, I always come back and I marry the one side with the other, bringing that straight back. and then letting that split where it's going to be natural to offer a smooth fringe and then delight around the hairline. So those who use additional heat need a bit of protection. This is Neuro Protect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it on her hair and pre-section the sections necessary for the use of my curling iron to give her a little bit more body. Plus it'll enhance the shine and decrease the frizz no matter what the weather's like outside. And here I'm going to take a vertical section, a pretty large section, and I'm going in with my extra large Neuro, and I'm using it to just get a light curl in the middle of her hair and making sure I just pleat those edges. I can go in the same direction or I can go opposite. Again, I'm just looking to give her longevity in her blow dry, a little bit more volume for the weekend. So coming around to the front, making sure I'm holding on to the edges, just letting the rod move back and forth, give her a little bit of more bounce. Same through the front here, using the iron, a little bit round, holding on to those edges, just giving it a little press. So now my favorite part, the finish. A good secret is to bring your client's hair back and gently, with your fingers, go through and kind of stylize the hair. Put your hand in and kind of pick up the hair and pop in a little finishing spray. That helps give a little bit of bounce, a little bit of movement. Then as she brings her head up, let's take a look and see. That looks pretty good. I like the curl, naughty, nice, pretty beautiful. And then we come around to the front. So as I work around the front, I'm gonna take that shorter piece through here, using my fingers, almost like a curling iron. I'm gonna pop a little finish in. I'm gonna use the can. Why I use the can is to get a little volume, a little bit of lift in that front hairline. Again, taking a little bit of the top line, those bangs under the can, let the hairspray dry, our Neuro finish, to get it to perform and do what you like. If you want a little bit more volume, put your fingers in, kind of move it back and forth. Coming around through here, let me look at you. Beautiful. So beautiful, Laura.
Thank you.
Oh, well, somebody had to do it. And then if you need to, you can take the last bit of the iron just to give her some little finish around the front. Hair that moves a little bit away from her face. So here we go on Laura. A beautiful blow dry on her curly hair, taking into consideration the difference in her fringe, the difference in her hairline, giving her a little boost of volume, using a protection line that increases the shine and will make her blow dry last all week. I hope you've enjoyed what we brought to you. Remember, it's all about the guest experience, how we make them look, how we make them feel. More importantly, it's what you do every day, so enjoy it, and thank you for tuning in.